I gotta make sure they don't catch me blowing, cause you know they be on some fucking 10 minutes or whatever, however it go. I don't know what the guidelines do with these people, man. What's the deal though? What's the word? Triggerbird. I know I got fresh motherfucking heat straight from the YouTube street. Excuse me, y'all, I'm fucking up. But what's the deal with the people, man? What's the deal? Tap in with the tap in, man. I've been seeing a lot going on with no jumper shit. Jaleese crashing out. She crashed out on Munchie B. Um, Young Ant had Faye and Sporty Face, man. What's going on with Jaleese, man? She crashed out on no jump. What's up? What's up with? What's up? What's the deal? What's the word, baby? What's the deal? What's up, Pepper Boy? Pepper Boy News, man. I was talking about this little shit with no jumper, man. It's like, damn. I ain't gonna lie, right? This one thing I do want to say first and foremost though with the no jumper shit, and I know everybody like was trying to be messy. I seen some content on DC Draco. He was speaking about Spody Face having a problem with um him going to different hoods and shit and this and that, and but then he sat down with Munchie B, you know what I'm saying? But he's saying that he's pushing peace and this and that, or whatever the case might be, right? Uh I just feel like, and you just said something important, just took the words off my mouth. Paperboy. I swear to God, Paperboy took the fucking, this nigga just took it off my fucking tongue, man. This nigga crazy. Fuck you, bro. Hey, fuck, nah, I'm playing. Nah, fuck you, bro. I'm just saying. You took it off my tongue, bro. You fucked up my train of thought. Cause it's like, and I ain't trying to go against Adam. I ain't got no problem with Adam, but I'm like, if y'all see all this shit going on, bro, it's like, come on, bro. I'm glad though, first and foremost, that the no jumper host was able to sit down together, bro, and they was able to come past the bullshit, surpass the bullshit, and show everybody that it's more than just what we peace pushing. You feel me? Especially with Spody Face. I know it take a lot from Spody Face because out of everybody sitting on that platform, Spody Face is the only one that's facing controversy from his community. He's the only one that have an issue that's happening. People having an issue with him in this community. Out of everybody sitting on that platform, right? So my shout out is to Spody Face because he faces the more controversy than everybody over there. Everybody else can go to their hood and be cool and be good. When he go back over there, they're like, damn, you did this again. You sit down with Munchie and this and that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. But my whole thing is I want to say, hey, hit that like button. Hit that like button. We up in that motherfucker 9 thick. Hit that 9. But what's up? What's up, Hebrew? On the set. But I want to know, like, one thing about Adam, bro, that nigga's a shit starter, boy. He know how to flare some shit up, man. And if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know how you're doing it, you'll be fucked over, man. And I'm just saying, one thing I do like about Adam, let me start here. He said that moving forward, he won't allow himself to answer no more whack phone calls because he's the bearer of bad news, right? But it's like when I watched the whole live, the only thing that really bothered me the most was how Jaleese tried to sit up there and play she tried to like have some type of like she had ammunition. Like she sat there and thought about her sitting down with DC Draco, right? And this one thing Ant was saying, Ant was basically saying, man, we gotta have some motherfucking morals, bro. Like if you say something, stand on it, bro. Don't get me wrong, there's a miscommunication sometime, bro, amongst niggas when we from the community and we speak out and whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be that, bro. If you can patch them up, patch them up. But for the most part, it was like, I hate how a motherfucker try to initiate and put gas on the spark, bro. And that's what Jaleese was trying to do by bringing up, didn't this nigga talk about your cousin? That's why I gotta be careful with these females, bro. Be careful with these females, bro. Real shit. Be careful with these bras, bro. These bras be trying to self-destruct niggas, bro. And this ain't nothing about you, Jaleese, so don't act like I got an issue with you if you see this or anybody else. But it's just like, come on, bro. These bitches is cold, bro. Like at the end of the day, right? Like, Ant was trying to keep it groovy on whoever he was, though. Let me see. It say, Ant, what's up, bro? It say, it's crazy. It say, this is my whole thing, though, right? Y'all let me know, right? Because I didn't know the shit. I didn't know the deal was going. Listen, y'all might think, this is what I need to do, bro. I need to get up on my YouTube streets, bro. On my YouTube shit. I need to get up on my YouTube shit at times, but I be doing shit, and I be getting my own little, you know what I'm saying? I be getting to it, so it's like, when I didn't know that Sporty Face and Poetic Flacco had a situation. This is what I keep saying about Sporty Face. Sporty Face, we understand Sporty Face. This is why people know that you feel like you skipping the line, bro. On Hova. The reason why they feel like you skipping the line, I hope that me saying on Hova don't fuck up the message, bro. Don't shoot the messenger. But I'm telling you, bro, what fucks everybody up and get everybody into this situation is where, like, Sporty, you consistent, bro, on the piece, but when it all come down to it, you making threats, bro. So people want you to stand on these threats. If Sporty didn't make them threats to DC, wouldn't nobody even be on that, right? So it's just like, come on, bro. It just shows you, like, with this content, you can't sit down with everybody and let them walk off, bro. You gotta have some real understanding with it. Cause I was seeing some shit with DC. Draco was like, Sporty, you a buster, and I'm like, damn. Like, it was just crazy, bro, on Hova. I'm seeing how DC Draco dropped some content last night. Go check out DC Baby Draco, bro. I ain't no hater. Go check him out. He got on there last night. He got on Munchie. He got on Young and Hefe. He got on Sporty Face, right? And him and Jalise is cool. And Jalise got kicked out for defending him. This is all a play, bro. When you get to Whack 100 and Jalise and you get to DC Draco, that was a play, bro. She defending this nigga all of a sudden, and all of a sudden he defending her. Talking about, yeah, y'all got at a woman like that. Nigga, what you mean get at a woman like that? This bitch came up here popping it. We own this bitch. On Hope, it don't matter what it is. And she trying to bring up this nigga cousin, y'all gangs and shit. This is how niggas get. I'm glad that them niggas were strong individuals, strong-minded individuals, bro, whatever, to break through that. And I'm glad what Spody said, bro. Like, listen, bro, I'm gonna keep it G. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But when you sit down, bro, with niggas, everybody gonna try to create a narrative and make you seem wrong for your decision, or motherfuckers gonna instigate there. So it's on the individuals. Out of them strong-minded individuals, they all took the bitch approach. They got on her, and she was the messy source. We seen that, because she kept saying, well, you sitting down with him, and then he do this to your cousin, and what do you mean? Like, hey, it don't matter what happened, bro. Ain't nobody been, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I know that's just me, bro. I'm not from these different areas. I'm not, you feel me? And it's like, nigga, I'll sit down, but I don't know how different it is from Sporty Face. I'm just saying, though, from out of everybody sit down, Sporty Face, he faces the most controversy out of everybody at that table, bro, from being there. And that nigga stayed down, and he's still stuck on what he's saying. So, you know, it take a lot for your homies to be against you and do all that, and you still standing on business, bro. So shout out to him. But DC Draco and Jalise got some shit going. They fucking, bro. They got some fucking shit going. He made up, he done pulled up, beat that pussy up. Because Jalise was talking all that shit, but the facts is the facts with his case. My whole thing is, why is this dude's case was so serious, why everybody keeps sitting down with this nigga, bro? Listen, if a nigga case that serious, you don't give him no attention, you don't give him no light, you leave him alone, you shine him on, bro, and you let that nigga come running to y'all. But really, y'all running to this nigga, bro, because y'all so infatuated with this dude's case. It's like, that shit blows my mind. Free threat on Hobo free threat. I'm gonna keep it G, bro. Let me see. You just know most of these dudes online ain't the same. You know, yeah, you're right. Hey, but my whole thing is, though, bro, I gotta get some understanding with a nigga when I got some type of something. If not, bro, it's gonna be that if we don't. So, you know, I'm not trying to be the same person. Nigga, on Hope, I'm gonna keep it G. This is social media, bro. You're not supposed to be the same person you is online. Them people watching. So this is a soap opera, bro. I hope y'all told y'all this is like One Life to Live, a general hospital. This is the new general hospital, the new One Life to Live, nigga. Like, it's a soap opera, bro. And Ant had a valid point. He said, all y'all motherfuckers is fake. That nigga said, all y'all motherfuckers is fake. Hey, what's up, James? What's up, James Cash? What's the deal? Free threat on Hope, free little bro, man. I ain't gonna lie, I knew about the little situation, man, about him going to jail. I just didn't want it to be true about his God. We knew his bail amount. I don't know why he's in jail or who he's in jail for. That's get that first and foremost. But I knew Fuss was in jail, bro. But it's like, damn. Free them niggas, man. Hope and his self-made Buddha too. And this is something I want to say, bro. This is something I really do want to say. I was saying this shit in one of my lives or something. I guess because I don't make videos and shit, my shit don't get the the views that it's supposed to. I make lives, I don't clip them. But I wanted to say this. I kept saying when Flacco dropped that shit, why do we wait till our people in our community have potential to go to jail to put them on these platforms, bro? Yeah, Threat was on GNX. Yeah, Threat been doing music, but it's just like, bro, between the meantime when Hoovers and shit, I kept saying this, like, niggas is not really pushing nothing until it go bad. Self-made Buddha, a lot of talent, man. Gang of talent, bro. I know his mom, I know his dad, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, this dude got so much potential and talent, bro. But when we from these communities, bro, and we don't have people in the support, I'm gonna just say this, support from our people telling us to do better, it's a fucked up situation, bro. And I'm not saying there for them, but just for them to have so much talent, they shouldn't even be in these situations. I hope it free them, man. I hope that moving forward, all the homies, little homies with promising futures and shit, are the ones that don't. You know what I'm saying? Guide them in the right direction, for real. Stay up on y'all shit and y'all craft, bro. Continue mastering it, and continue to push, bro. And hope it don't get caught up into the bullshit. Cause for you to be having similar, whatever they got going on with this dude, and you have so much potential, bro. Great rapper, great person. You know what I'm saying? Threat is a good little nigga, bro. And hope I just seen him probably like a month ago, like 3 weeks, probably a month ago, bro. Hope I seen him. What's up, bro? He got to always have a good spirit, bro, on verse. Plus, I know his pop. So it's like, I feel like, so now this is another thing I want to say. With that, we say that the homie is dumb, but you got people like Spody Face that's out here not throwing his life away, his opportunity, who's trying to do something better, and people saying that I don't know, bro. I just feel like we got to stop listening to the social media, bro. Stop listening to the YouTubes. Stop getting the guidelines fucked up. Understand that this is just YouTube, bro. This is just entertainment. You feel me? This is just what it is, bro. What's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, if some niggas on here to give some game, I'm on here to educate, bro, get some game on Hova. If I could sit in front of these podcasters, bro, and get them a different perspective of what they all go for, because everybody dick riding and they going off one subject, and if they not, ain't nobody standing up and be like, you know what, nah, bro, this is like, because everybody trying to crack the code on why somebody guilty, but ain't nobody on here trying to put together why a person can be innocent. Like, you know what, this nigga had this going, this nigga had this going, he got kids, maybe this dude up here out the way, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ever thought of that? And niggas out here playing the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that's able to really sit down and really have a conversation too, though. But I can't tell nobody goals in life and nobody genders, nobody journeys, none of that, bro. We all got to go through our own controversy. We all got to go through our own journeys and walks in life. And I feel like anyone that's grew out of this shit and able to sit down with anybody, I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, they made a comment saying that what Munchie B, Draco said what Munchie B, DC Draco said what Munchie B did 40s and this and that, man, he's from Inglewood family. He's going to do that. But if he transition out of that lifestyle to sit down with him, it's a whole different situation, bro. Ball game. I'm not here to tear nobody down and tell them that, this and that. You feel me? Stay out of badass Texas. Nigga, I'm going to Texas with the homies. Nigga, don't get it fucked up, nigga. What you mean, nigga? I fuck with Texas, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, you can't kick me out of Texas, nigga. Shut your ass up. I fuck with Texas. Don't get the internet fucked up. You know what? Look. It's the real, right? So, the internet, you're right. People need to stand on morals and principles on the internet, bro. However, this is why, just because you have some viral moment and you can keep going with it, don't make that shit keep going, bro. Like, if you can have some understanding with a person, then have it, bro. Like, people keep on acting like you got to be the toughest nigga and go crash out because you had a misunderstanding with a person. But if you don't fuck with this person, bro, stand on your morals and your principles. Don't go say, and people, I think this is where people get it fucked up with Jaleese, right? Bro, LA niggas our mind is different. You know what I'm saying? If you got an issue with a nigga and you see him, you supposed to get off. If you don't supposed to fuck with him. So if you do anything between the guidelines, people looking at you crazy. So this is why Ant was saying what he was saying. And I understand what Ant's saying. Ant like, nigga, if I don't fuck with this nigga, I'm not finna sit down. And if he got a PDF profile on himself, bro, I'm not finna sit down and figure it out later. This is how you know everybody say it's just content. We just want to ask you some questions. No, listen, bro. If you don't have your right paperwork and you don't have your right situation down, you're not finna sit down with me and talk about no shit that you had going. Because I don't want no in-betweens and I don't want no twists. But people was trying to upset the internet by sitting down with certain people. That's all this shit is about, bro. This shit is all about people trying to upset other platforms. This shit is not about right and wrong. It's not about truth or dare. It ain't about integrity. It's about who's trying to piss off these people and who's trying to beat who's to the punch. Oh, y'all sat down? I'm about to sit down too. Blow my shit up. Oh, you said I'm about to blow my shit up. That's all it is, bro. So y'all gotta like understand that. Don't. The people gotta stop feeling so hard and cold-hearted about this shit, bro. Wholeheartedly about it. This shit is just entertainment. But I do want to say, those who do keep that integrity and stand on business through this, shout out to y'all, bro, on Hova. Just keep staying down because you give a lane to where people understand there is integrity and there is something to where I can keep pushing for it. Not just, oh, y'all got views, so I'm going to go do views too. If Ant, I ain't going to lie, nigga, I fuck with young Ant Hefe page. I'm not going to lie, like, you feel me? I fuck with it. I fuck with Munchie B page. I don't really watch no Jumper only because I haven't been up with the content with it. And people, it's an iffy thing. Unless I just watched a bit today because Folo was on there. So I pick and choose with No Jumper because it depends on what's going on in the algorithm that they're gonna talk about. And I just seen Folo on there, so I'm automatically gonna watch anything Folo on. I'm gonna keep it G. Folo go on motherfucking Dollar Tree, motherfucking advertisement, an ad, nigga. I'ma watch it, nigga. And that's what any of my homies, bro. I ain't gonna lie, nigga, you better watch my shit too, nigga. It don't take much, nigga. I know attention span ain't short as a bitch, nigga. Watch 2 seconds. But he said, fuck Charleston, why he a goofy. Fuck Charleston a bitch. You went cold-hearted on the OG. You went cold-hearted on the OG. Shit. Not even cold-hearted, bro. I spoke my mind. The homie spoke, you know what I'm saying? Spoke his mind. Sometimes that's what it be. Sometimes we speak our mind, bro, and then it just be because nigga never know how I felt, you know what I'm saying, the situation. It's life and death. It's not just the internet. People keep saying that. This shit go further than the internet. It's life and death when you really out here. So, you know what I'm saying? I already gave my apologies to my homie, you know what I'm saying? So, you can get off my page trying to instigate anything with my motherfucking homies because my homies, we good. You see what I'm saying? If it wasn't that, it's going to be what it's going to be. For sure. But, like I say, y'all can't get mad at these people on the internet, bro, for all the little shit, man. Because I be seeing like a lot of little clips. They was mad at Jalise. Man, Jalise, look, I already knew Jalise was going to sit down. And I was just talking about the comparison between Jalise and DC Baby Draco only because he defended her on his page. I seen this shit last night. And he disrespects Spody, called Spody busters and this and that, you know what I'm saying? This is what he was going on and saying. Getting 4Extra involved and shit. I ain't gonna lie, like, that shit is a crazy situation. It's crazy how people keep on trying to nitpick 4Extra. He never said nothing about Spody. Spody cleared the line of what he said, but for people around him to try to, like, pick with the 4Extra, I'm like, y'all niggas is cold for that, bro. You said Jalise just the beach, cuz. Hey. Yeah, she just the beach, bro. Look. Shout out to Jalise, though, man. Jalise want to just be seen, bro. She went in there. I feel like Jalise went in there with a mission. You got young M Hefe. You got Spody Face. She protecting DC. You got Munchie. You know what I'm saying? I think all that shit was like she came in there with a mission, bro. She came in there knowing that the topic was gonna be brought up. She took a picture with the nigga. If she was so offended, she wouldn't take a picture. You know what I'm saying? You was so loyal to Adam. If Adam didn't holler at you, you shouldn't have did that. This nigga post your social. Hey, look, the nigga post her social, bro. If a nigga post your social, how the fuck do you make up from that? Posting my social is like worse than calling me a bitch. I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about. Y'all can say what y'all want. Words is whatever. When you post my life, you just post my identity, nigga. Nigga post your identity, nigga, is deeper than the nigga calling you a bitch or any signs of disrespect. Nigga post your identity, nigga. Your social, your date of birth, your address. Stop playing me. Nigga, y'all niggas is crazy. I don't know how far can you go after that when a motherfucker posts your social security number and your motherfucking address. So it's not that really deep, bro, when it come to them. Period. See what I'm saying? But one thing about Whack have a thing of pulling up on motherfuckers with unexpected people, man. So y'all gotta know right now, 2026, this is Whack new catch. Whack new thing right now is pulling up with unexpected people that you might say something about. Pull up with them, boom. So you just gotta be prepared. If you stand on business, bro, that's all it is. 2026, he's the exposer. He exposing niggas. He pulling up with people that you say you got issue with. If you ain't on that, then you ain't on that, bro. The conversation can be had, but don't be coming and threatening people saying what you gonna do to people and if you're not on that. Because we seen that that's not what it is. Yeah, people gonna screenshot this shit. But my whole thing is this though, right? Motherfucker call you a bitch, right? All that's offensive. I get it. For sure. You don't come back from that, right? Or whatever might be, right? I get it. But when you post a motherfucker's social security number and address, bro, that's a safety breach right there. Like, nigga, social security? So I don't know how far y'all want me to say that I believe in this shit when motherfucker post socials and be cool. And I didn't know that Sporty Face said he was gonna slap Flock. Hold on real fast. I didn't know Sporty Face said he gonna slap hold on real fast. Get into that. Alright. Nah, for sure though. Look, I wanna say this though, right? 2026, niggas is coming in with the same tricks, bro. But they twisting it up, right? This is a whole new year. We like what? 7 days? We like 7 days, bro. 8 days into a whole new year. And motherfuckers still on the same shit from last December, bro. Last November. Niggas gotta get right. Real shit. We still on the same shit. Niggas gotta do better, bro. This is real shit, bro. Like, all around. Like, we just bringing the same shit, but niggas trying to that Draco shit is old as fuck. All that shit that they talking about is old, bro. We not bringing nothing in. So everybody that's sitting around acting like they at home and they have some type of New Year's resolution, but they sitting back on YouTube watching the same shit that's been going on for last year, you fucking insane. Something is wrong with you. For real. If you ever met any hoopers from other parts of California? Yeah. Yep. See, this is the thing, nigga. This is the thing. It's not just hoopers from other games. Like, we just stay in other areas. Like, it's not no Hoover from Texas Hoover or Seattle Hoover. Ain't none of that shit. We just all from different sections, different sections of life, bro. That's it. Hey, but I'm saying everybody that's just mounting that shit over, bro. Come on, bro. We gotta come new this year, baby. It's 2026, bro. What's on the internet new? Let's come new. What? Hey, we know one thing new is though, like in the Hebrew. I don't know Hebrew. You better, Chat GPT lied to the homie Gorilla Hebrew. I was watching your content, bro, and you was speaking about how Chat GPT said that the nigga over there in Venezuela and the bitch ain't been captured. But nigga, I looked that shit up, bro, and they was saying that they been captured, bro. What Chat GPT talking about? Hey, Chat GPT didn't fit. Hey, they lying like a motherfucker. What's going on over there, man? Did Trump get the people or not, man? What's going on? They worried about Jaleese and Draco and who he putting this little wee in, right? We need to be worrying about Trump ass, nigga. There's a lot going on, man. I just seen some, and like he said, I ain't here to start, man. None of that, right? Hey, Sporty Face said he found Trevor, bro. He said he found Trevor, man. What y'all feel about that, man? I've been seeing the content everywhere. I just seen some on No Jumper just dropped some content on YouTube. He said he found Trevor, man. What's going on with that? Don't tell me it's that, bro. This is what they say. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, like everyone, I have heard that. And I had a homie that was in Y at the time, that was, but that's either here or there. But if he said he found the boy, man, what the fuck? That's crazy. You said Sporty be lying? Man, hey, look, man, Chat GPT, we finna get on their ass, bro, because they spent the homie, bro, and I don't know. Nigga, I don't know if, hey, Hebrew, you might have went on there too fast, nigga, and you might have been asking them too fast, and they like, hold on, you said they was confused like a motherfucker, they didn't know what you was talking about, but Trump got their ass. And you know what's crazy, bro? In the state of California, I can reach for my waistline, I can tell a motherfucker to move back 2 feet and get kidnapped, right, and get 25 years of life in prison. But Trump went way to fucking Venezuela, and this nigga went kidnap the president and the wife. Just imagine if they had kids, nigga. Y'all know if they had kids? Let me know if they had kids. Man, if they found that interview from the boy, bro, what's that's gonna do? I ain't gonna lie, right? And I'm commentating just on the internet, with your internet. Hey, do you think that's the reason why the who's have disappeared? Because first, Munchie B came out with the allegations of the who's being in the wheelchair, and this and that, and he made some other allegations, and then Sporty come out with this. You think that's why the second page been gone? I don't know, man. I think they should have changed the name, man. I think he should change the name to his name personally. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do his page and then do like his big homie, like music on there if he could, if he don't get strike. I don't know who own it. Or do something in memory of him, like type shit. But other than that, nigga, make it like y'all. Other than that, nigga, it's a rap. They own that shit. They striking that motherfucker. And I ain't gonna lie, I personally think that people was turning him in. I think that people was turning this page in, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it might be, bro. It's not even that. No, I'm not saying he do. I'm just saying though, it's like a couple of shit that once you say a lot of shit, you feel me? Like probably just hot right now. And niggas gotta duck off. But you gotta understand, bro. It's time where niggas gotta duck off this motherfucker. You gotta know how to listen. You have to know how to win and recuperate and win again. Like, it's like being in a casino, bro. You don't just keep winning and keep trying your luck. Sometimes you gotta win and you gotta come back and you gotta regroup and come back, bro. Hopefully ain't nothing wrong with regrouping. So don't think that like, and then this dude in jail. So how much content can you consistently do in jail? You can't consistently do that shit over and over from a prison cell like that shit, bro, unless you just don't never get fucked with or touched. And that's crazy. Like, you gotta be on your shit, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully that motherfucker go back up. Shit, I don't know. But I'm just saying he came out with them allegations. I was like, damn, he said he found the nigga and he talked to him and the nigga was mad and surprised that the nigga was doubting him. I was like, what the fuck? Like, but for real though, they hating, bro. They gonna hate. So you gonna have to collaborate with a broad. See, ain't nothing wrong, bro. Listen, bro. If the who's was smart, and I'm gonna get a who's some game. If the who's smart, you collaborate with a broad that's like viral or like a broad that don't like not with the page, but when you get on there, she can navigate and do her thing, and you know what I'm saying? Somebody that got some content, so when you ain't on there and you popping up, you know what I'm saying? Special guests, and your special guest is running like doing your shit on there. Like I might add you on that month for somebody got the page. I might add somebody on there today and they just tell their story on my shit. You feel me? Turn the other video off, had a little logo on there with them talking. You feel me? Or whatever, going crazy, talking about how they met a nigga or the whatever it might be, question they got, the situation they got going on, whatever. But they gonna hate for sure. Listen, bro, in prison or this whole world, bro, they watching everything. This is why I don't understand why people feel like they need to get on the social media and feel like, bro, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But I'm not gonna let nobody paint a picture of me that I can't defend myself, bro, period. Because these people watching, and it's like, so if it ain't true, it ain't true. If you don't say nothing now, people think that everything is true. You know what I'm saying? If you don't defend certain things. So I'm not saying you have to defend everything, but I'm just saying certain shit, bro, you don't let people do, because motherfuckers will start moving forward with shit. And it's just like these CEOs is watching. Everybody's watching, bro. Don't think these CEOs is any type of special people, like they go home and they in a bubble. No, they get on YouTube and they watch shit too, and they be like, damn, that's crazy. This dude up here right now. So that's just what it is, bro. We just gotta be more careful. But like I say, it's 2026, bro. We gotta come with something new this year, man. 2026, man, gotta be something new. I want to see more of what I've been liking now. Of everybody been putting the bullshit aside and being more honest and being more straightforward, and motherfuckers understand what they getting. Like when I looked at that no jumper thing, I seen that everybody understood what they was getting. Like when Ant said, man, everybody just motherfucker tell you woo, and then I didn't know about the Spody and Flacco shit until after and doing my little research, and I'm like, damn. But it wasn't on Spody. If he called that nigga Flacco a bitch and said he gonna slap him, shit, it was on Flacco. If Flacco walked in there respectful, what the fuck he supposed to do? Get up on that nigga? Yeah, bro, but see, what is elevation? What is elevation on the YouTube streets, man? I ask y'all right now, my peoples, man, that's on here tuning in, what is elevation? I don't think people know what elevation is. I think what is elevation on the YouTube streets, bro? People say people don't got content, this and that. I think content is anything educational that you bring to the internet. Their concept of content is anything controversial. So let me know if I'm wrong. Is content controversial, or is content chaos? Is content the chaos or the controversial, or is the more like this nigga going crazy over there? Let me know. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Man, bro, listen, the best game you could be given is from experience, right? And the best experience that we seen in people is turning the other leaf. People is willing to turn and do anything for a few views because they understand views is money. If you understand views is money, people is doing anything for that. And I hate how people say, oh, certain people trying to get clout. Bro, ain't nobody trying to get no clout. If a nigga want a clout, bro, a nigga be showing his lifestyle, the things he got, and this and that, bro. But a nigga don't want to be such as, people already be hating on niggas, bro. So you speak your opinion and you move on, bro. This is like, I don't know about certain people, bro. Like I say, yeah, nigga, get on here. This shit kind of landed in the nigga lap. But when you see other people that's like, they get views and shit like that, this is who people run to. It's like when you got money. YouTube now, the views, how many views you got, it's how people think how cool you are. But people buy views. I'd rather have 20 real people, 100 real people in my lives are consistent on my views than to have 5,000, but some of them fake. 2,500 of them fake. Because this nigga videos be going up like this, but it don't even be adding up to the comments and You know what I'm saying? Niggas be having other shit, bro. I'd rather have 20 authentic people in here, bro, that I can talk to, because I just had I forget his name, bro. The dude got in my comments and like, bro, I'm glad you and the homie worked it out, because you taught me something. I'm glad I was be able to tell you something. And when I look at my comments, I'm looking at the people. I don't listen to the comments, nothing like that. If it's people that I'm familiar with, then on hope I read over them, boom, on over it. You feel me? I don't never throw away game. So, but it's just like, when it comes to that, bro, we gotta also understand. Don't let these comments run you. Don't let these views run you, bro. Consistency always, in timing, it always beats views. It beats money. It beats everything, because people look at you, who you gonna be 10 years from now. They look at these and say, this nigga the same nigga from 5 years. He the same nigga from 2 years. But he's consistent on this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if a nigga post 2 times a week. I'm gonna be the same person every fucking 2 times. But I'm human though, so shit might bother me. You know what I'm saying? It is gonna bother me, especially when it's pertaining to me. But I'm not perfect. But understand, I hate how people be in this motherfucker and don't understand what the no jumper, man. Y'all can't take it as entertaining, man. So we gotta be entertained. I feel like y'all gotta, like, man, come on, 2026. We gotta start understanding what we watching, bro. Stop putting certain type of things in your life that don't pertain to you, and that you're not willing to live by the guidelines and codes, but just have a input on it and perception. Like, that's out. If you don't fuck with something and you don't live like that, don't watch it. And if you do watch it, bro, and you see a situation where you can help, throw it out there. I'm telling you, it's gonna go. What's up, Stretch? Look, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that blood-sucking leash shit, it fucks you up, because I'm gonna tell you, right, when you go to Harvard, right, when you go to Harvard, and you graduate from Harvard, they tell you that there's and correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard this, and I got this from a Harvard graduate, right? They said when you graduate from Harvard, they said that there's the Harvard Secret. And the Harvard Secret is this little pamphlet. It's like this book. It's a book pamphlet this big, bro. And the name title of the book is called The Richest Man in Babylon, right? The Richest Man in Babylon talks about how the dude didn't have many jobs as people. He didn't make much money as people. But he learned how to sacrifice, and he always gave out money with an interest. So he was the richest man in Babylon with the least jobs, the least connects, the least wits, but he knew how to maintain. So when you look at that, the persistency, bro, you look at the sacrifice that you do besides the bullshit, it always go further. My whole thing is, though, this entertainment, you have to know how to separate it, bro. I don't really take too much of it serious shit, and we shouldn't shit. I look at that shit, when I see it, I'm like, okay, boom, they sat down. But not everybody playing, bro. When I look at Sporty Face, I don't see him playing on what he's standing on. I just feel like certain shit that he say, he don't stand on, but I don't feel like he playing with the piece. I feel like he's on everybody else but the gang members. And I'm gonna say that. DC, Draco, yeah. Flacco, yeah. So I feel like if you're able to sit down with them and trip on them, I don't think it's like, I think it's just trying to maneuver through the bullshit and the gang bang politics, but also still standing as a man too. But, you know, these people messy, bro. Like I said, I didn't know he said he was gonna slap Flacco or nothing like that. And I seen Gorilla Hebrew, shout out to Gorilla Hebrew. Gorilla Hebrew told Flacco some fly shit when he brought up Young Threat. He was like, man, the homie have yet to be proven some of their innocence or something like that. Verbatimly, I don't know, but he had Gorilla Hebrew, he verbatimly repeated what the homie said, bro, with Young Threat, and I like that. They have yet to obtain their innocence or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, verbatimly. But I like that, how the homie gave him that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it shows that Flacco do respect some. Flacco understand it. Hey, and another thing, right? Gorilla Hebrew, do me a favor. Tell Flacco stop digging in his ass. The nigga. hey, he talk about he lost all that weight. But nigga, you keep walking sideways and shit. Nigga, dig like you digging your ass, nigga. Alright, you feel me? That nigga like he digging in his ass, nigga. Fuck that. Yeah, I know you had said something like that, bro, on Hoover. That's why I was saying shout out to you, bro, on Hoover when you said that shit. It was like, okay, boom. And Flacco stood on that. So I like the way Flacco stood on that for you, bro, on Hoover. Like that would show, like Flacco do a lot of like cloud chasing, bro. But I can say that shit. I can say if he do got some type of relationship with you, bro, he understand right from wrong. He don't got motherfuckers that showing him, bro. You know what I'm saying? He a square from Delaware, not actually Delaware. The nigga from yeah, he from Delaware, right? New Hampshire or some shit. I don't know where the fuck that nigga from. Adam from New Hampshire. That nigga from somewhere. Where you from? Hey, where is Flacco from? Is he from Delaware? You a square from Delaware? That shit sounded. North Dakota. Yeah, that nigga from Dakota. He from North. Nigga, it's cold. Ain't it cold as a motherfucker up there? Oh, bison looking ass nigga. Why like a bison? Hey, that nigga look like a motherfucker bison, huh? He from Square from Delaware. Nah, he from that nigga old bison looking ass nigga. Hey, nah, but shout out to that nigga though. But like I say, Jalise and Baby DC Draco is they're fucking. They're fucking. Hey. Hey, let me know if y'all hear it now, bro. On the real, on the forilla, on the forilla. Hey, I was finna say, listen, little one, if y'all hear me right, finna say, this one thing I'm gonna say about that Jalise shit, I'm gonna leave it alone. With her fine ass. That little bitch cute. I ain't gonna lie, the bitch is cute. You feel me? I ain't gonna hate on the bitch. The bitch cute. The bitch got some little spunk about herself, you know what I'm saying, that a nigga like. You know what I'm saying? I don't like her personally. You know, like I want the bitch, but I'm saying the bitch cute. So I ain't gonna hate on the bitch, you feel me? She got a lot of potential in the podcast world, but I'm gonna say this. What made me look at her crazy is the fact that she's saying that this nigga admitted for fucking with a young kid, and she saying she got kids. Y'all hit that like, hit that like. That's the shit that make me like, damn, bitch, you talking about this nigga fucking with young kids and you got little kids and you saying that he admitted it to you? That's the shit that make me like, I don't give a fuck how cool people is. I don't give a fuck how many viewers they got, how many followers. When you know this about a person, bro, how can you be comfortable around this person knowing you got kids, bro? And knowing that you the type of woman that stand on principle and morals, but you know that. That's what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? And she's the one who was pushing the issue, saying he told her that the girl was a minor. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying she's supposed to beef with him. I'm not saying they're not supposed to make up. He bone. He fucking that little shit. He beating that little coochie up, as he should, knocking the stuffing out that shit. You feel me? He beating that shit up, bro. So They in love. But it just shows you, though, if a motherfucker willing to let go something that a nigga admitted to, that tells you type of woman, bro. He's boning, though. He giving her that African neck bone. Did see Draco giving her that African neck bone, bro. And that's why she didn't did a she's still trying to stand on business. But, nigga, bro. Nigga, hell yeah, I found love. Nigga, I found love and hate, bro. Listen, I done been married twice, nigga. I got an 8-month. Well, my son, my son 10 months now. He just turned 10 months on the 4th. Hell yeah, nigga, I had love. Nigga, listen, bro, listen. I ain't never not had love, nigga. I'm gonna keep it G, but I'm philophobic, bro. When I start loving and I love love. I hope I love love. I love love, bro. I love the fuck out of love, bro. I've been married twice, my nigga. Hey, I'm still legally married. Fuck you mean, nigga? Fuck you mean? Hey, look, my whole time in prison, bro, I had conjugal visits. I had bad shit. Ask these niggas. I have bad shit, bro. Ain't no nigga alive gonna tell you that no woman that I've dealt with was ugly. I got bad shit, bro. And I'm talking about not even bad far as the look. I'm talking about far as the woman and personality and growth and what they grown to be as women. I'm proud that the women that I've encountered, bro, is women, bro. I don't have no little girls in my life doing no weird shit, bro. I hope I don't. Any woman that you see encounter with me, it was a serious relationship. Even my son, mom now, wasn't nothing serious, but that's a grown woman, bro. My wife's is grown women. Dead homies, like, I'm proud of being involved with it, because at the end of the day, bro, when you live in your lifestyle and you see better in other people, it's your job to impute knowledge and impute and educate the people you with, bro. Even though I may not live the lifestyle but I know my potential. But bitch, if I see better in you, I gotta make you better. Everybody that I ever deal with, bro, and they stop fucking with me, they're doing better. They're not doing worse. I don't have everybody that I stopped dealing with on Hoover. I swear to God, they all got good credit. All my wife got good credit. Baby mamas, bitch, just still good. My baby mama ain't got another kid. They ain't running around fucked up. One of them a traveling nurse. Shit, I'm doing good, bro. My son out in the streets. That nigga ain't a gangbanger. My daughter ain't a prostitute. Shit, I'm doing good. Shit. But, man, don't run from love, bro. If you love somebody, bro, and you fuck with them, understand what love is, though, bro. Understand that love is understanding and love is time, bro. Love is not an equal thing sometimes. People think that because how I love, you supposed to love. We always taught love at different paces and different walks of life, bro. We all been through certain things to confirm love with us. You feel me? Love is a feeling. When you listen to music and you hear music and it bring you back to a time when you first heard that song, that's a feeling. We live life every moment we live moment for moment. What pushes us to a future. It shapes our future every moment, right? So love ain't nothing but a feeling, bro, that you can consistently feel through every. I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck if you sad. You can think about a person, you know they fuck with you. I don't give a fuck if you know that there's always that's one person that's there for you, bro, or a few people. We don't know until we get into bullshit. We go to jail, you get sick. My granny used to always tell me when I was young, right? Not to get off subject, but she's always tell me two things. You don't know who love you until you sick and you can't help yourself and you in a place to where you can't help yourself. And I always took that was jail and in the hospital. That's how you know the people that love you, bro. When you get sick and you say, damn, who can I call to come give me some Pedialyte? Who can I call to come cook for me? Who I call, nigga, to come help me take a shower? That's the people that love you, bro. On Hoover. And that's the people that you gotta clinch on to, bro. But love is a feeling, bro. It's not a moment. It ain't a thought. It's a feeling, bro. And you can genuinely feel when somebody give a fuck about you, because they do the things, you know what I'm saying, in ways, and everything they do points toward motherfucker trying to have your well-being. They got your best interest. Because motherfucker got your best interest, they love you and they care somewhere. You just gotta strengthen it. I think that we all just scared of what we don't know. Like, we all scared of the unknown, bro. And that's the most important things about life, bro, is the unknown. This is why we got a Jesus. This is why we got God. This is why we got a Holy Spirit. Different levels. Some people just believe that it's Jesus, God, and that's it. But some people believe there's a Holy Spirit too. There's a holy creator before God, and it's just different walks of life, bro. But it's just, like I say, it's just the level, bro, that you on, bro, your mind. We fear the unknown, bro. We fear what we don't know. So this is why fear. Let me give you an example. Fear. When you fear something, once you walk into it, all hands. Why I don't fear nothing, bro. I don't fear shit. Like if I do, everybody feel nervous. For every situation I walk into, I get nervous. I thought it was just me until I got older, until I seen Muhammad Ali, and I seen these different type of former greats say, man, for everything I've done, I got nervous before, or I was, you know what I'm saying. But when anxiety kick in, you do two things: fight or flight. But the unknown, bro. So once we get to the unknown, you gotta face everything head on, bro. This is how you strengthen your fears. This is how you strengthen your realities. The things that you're uncomfortable with, you walk head on to them. On Hoover, you feel uncomfortable with something, walk head on to that shit, bro. I swear to God, you'll feel different. You ever seen a nigga that he got size, he big, and then you fight the nigga and you realize this nigga ain't got no squabble like that? I thought this nigga was gonna fuck me up. So now everybody else under that's scared this nigga, like, nigga, I done took this nigga powers. It's one of them things. In the next life, you think reincarnation, come back? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't think about coming back as an elephant. I think about, this is what I think about. I think about, they say transformation. And one thing about the transformation, you gotta focus on information, right? Long as you informative and you giving game out here, and your shit can consistently live on, it's always gonna be transferred. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be information. So I don't think you come back as an elephant, or you just, now I'm an elephant, I was here before. Nah, bro. I think the energy shifts in the energy. So that's what you gotta try to like, keep, bro. Keep the energy, bro. You never know what you might run into back in life. It's a full circle. So even if you was to be reincarnated as something, if you transfer your energy while you're here on life, you might run into that same being that's alive. Just imagine that. Just imagine if you transfer. Just imagine if I teach someone something, right? And I die, come back as another person, reincarnated. Years later, I run into the same person that I potentially taught in my other person body, and they teach me. It's a full circle though. You feel me? So you gotta also understand, bro. Like, I don't get into the reincarnation. I feel like once I'm here, done with this earth, my mission's complete. And my mission on this earth is just to get one person, bro, to understand that it's not even about my lifestyle, bro. On Hova, just to be their best. Stand up for yourself, bro, and be your best person. This is why when I seen Sporty Face drop something and said, man, be people gonna be against you, you have to be your best person, bro. Everybody is set up to be like the next motherfucker. You need to set up to be like yourself. Be original, bro, on Hova. It lasts longer. People not gonna like that. A lot of people want to live through people, and a lot of people is mad and they jealous of the people that they haven't, the person that they can't and haven't developed to be yet at the life. So you get people who will stagnate you. Y'all got to get past that, bro, and just be your best you, and hopefully. So don't even worry about that. But we all gonna die, bro. I ain't gonna lie, right? This is what we keep. That's why I hate when people say they do something to a nigga. Bro, how you gonna do something to me when I'ma die anyway, bitch ass nigga? Like, listen, this is the inevitable. We all gonna die. We know this shit. So whether, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I don't believe, and this is why when people say, and this is something I want to point out to people, right? With Hebrew, I understand this too. When people, like, you know, we all gonna die. We know that. So, and can't nobody do nothing but speed up death. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But that comes back to where another thing. When I was younger, they used to always say your life is already written out no matter what you do, right? How many people heard that? Hit that like button if you ever heard that. Your life is already written out before you live your life. Y'all ever heard that? Yeah, your life already written out before you live your life. God already got it in this book, right? But I want to know if your life and your moments create your future, how is your life already written out? Think about that. If I got a choice, right? If your life is already planned, right? And God gives me a choice to do what I want to do, how is my life already planned out when he's giving me a choice to make one? Think about that. Because they say life is lived by moment, by choices, by choices. This is why we all can decide to do something right now and shape our future. Before I make a decision, I say, what can this change and what won't it change? What would it change and what won't it change? Like my moment right now, I could be on live right now, and I could say some crazy shit, and that shit has shaped this whole moment, because they're gonna take my live, clip it, and they're gonna say, Triggerbird says, "Hey, look, hey, what's the nigga say? What's my nigga? Two gangster for YouTube. Triggerbird come on here on live, and he says he don't like the Hoovers or their neighborhoods. He said all this old bullshit. This has shaped the whole reality, because everybody else mindset is being gathered around the information that they're conceiving at the time. So life is about moments and choices, bro. So my whole thing is, if it's already planned out, I believe that your life is planned out up into the choices, bro. I think that your life is planned out to where God know everything gonna happen, but he walks you into the choice. He don't know the choice that you gonna take. He know what you gonna do, but he don't know the choice you gonna take. That's what I believe. I don't know. Y'all y'all let me know, bro. Because do y'all believe that God knew that Adam was gonna bite Eve was gonna bite the apple? Do y'all believe that? I've never heard that he knew that already though. So let me know, man. I don't know. I don't want to get too philosophical and shit. You know what I'm saying? Life is a test, bro. Nah, life is not a test. Life is an option. Life is an option, bro. Life is definitely an option. Life is a choice. Life is definitely a choice, bro. We have two choices. You know what I'm saying? Stick to the plan or go against it. When you go against the grain go against you. That's it. You feel me? Life is definitely a choice. That's what no matter what we all disagree on, no matter what religion we don't like, and no matter what Catholic, Protestant, Hebrew, I don't care what Rasta, right? We all can agree one thing. There was a choice given in the beginning of time of life of humans, and we had a choice. We made the wrong one, right? Can we all agree with that? No matter what religion we is, can we all agree that humans make the wrong choice? Allegedly. I mean, but see, that's why I say Christ. But I grew up in a Christian home. My grandfather used to, you know what I'm saying, preach all motherfucking day. My grandmother, look, this is a true fact. I swear to God. On my mama, rest in peace, right? On my kids. You know who used to take me to church? John Singleton, baby mama. Her parents are called Mr. and Mrs. Mahoney, right? They're the Mahonies. And they used to take me to church in the 70s off 75th and Hoover, like over there, right? 75th, 76, right there by the fire hydrant, by the fireplace, right? And I used to go consistent with her, Mr. Mahoney. Go consistent with the Mahonies. Go consistent, right? That was the most I ever went to church. So I heard a lot of that in my home. From my grandfather being older, like I say, when we was fucking 10, my grandfather was already like 70 years old. Down there 60, late 60s. So we was already older, we my brothers, right? We grew up in like an older household. But I said it to say I never really get into the Christianity. I never get into the Muslim and all that, because I never wanted to pick a side of the messenger, bro. You know what I'm saying? I try to stick to the message, like not the messenger, because like I just said, I just made I was saying something earlier about transmitting energy. You know what I'm saying? Transformation. And that's what God was. He was transferred from supposed to be the heavens into a human body, right? Transfer. So, and then with information, that's the transformation. Once you leave the information there, when you transfer, it's just energy, bro. Energy transfer through different people. So that's what I try to believe in, bro. So if I believe that God gave Jesus the word, he gave it to Elijah Muhammad, he gave it to Farrakhan, he gave it to whoever else you want to just name that might be your type of person. But I don't ever get caught up in the messenger. I just believe that there's a higher person, bro. I believe in God strictly. I believe in the Holy Spirit. I believe in karma. I believe in right and wrong. I just don't get into the messenger, because if I get into specific the messenger, that means it makes me a part of the religion. If I sit there and say I'm in Jesus, and you know what I'm saying, then it's just fucked up. And I'm gonna tell you how fucked up it is with that. Sometimes people can walk by Christ and people will still get it fucked up. And I don't have no problem with Rastafaris and nothing like that. But this is fair to say. Haile Selassie was for sure Rasta, right? I mean, he was for sure a Christian. He lived like a Christian. He read the Bible. Everything about God was specifically, everything about Jesus, specifically how he lived by it. But you get people that come under him and believe Haile Selassie was the came down, was sent, he was as Jesus, and he had these spikes in his hand. When he went down there in 1969 and went down there to Jamaica, bro, and Bob Marley, baby mama seen him, and she went back and told Bob Marley she met a guy, Haile Selassie, on the plane, and he had these spikes in his hand or whatever, reminder of Jesus, right? This dude talked to lions. He don't talk to no lions. And I read books on Haile Selassie. I've been, you know what I'm saying, and Zinga, all these people, bro, in prison. This is the type of shit that I was into. Shout out to Lil GT from Trouble. He had me into this type of shit, right? But when Isis and Osiris and shit like this, right? But when you look into when you look into when you look into like the whole religion part, I try not to get into that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all that do that, but also understand that, bro, the information it's always going to be transferred to different people. If I'm Hispanic, there's going to be a Hispanic person to come tell me in Spanish about the word. If I'm black, there's going to be a nigga like me come tell me about the word. Nipsey Hussle, they give Nipsey Hussle so much praise about being a descendant of Haile Selassie, which I'm just telling y'all about. But when I go back to say that, Haile Selassie lived by the Bible, and people were so in touch to Haile Selassie and so into him and the person and not the messenger, not the message, these motherfuckers didn't carry the whole roster. They don't know, but if you just live by the Bible, if you just do what the Bible says and walk by it like how Jesus says, you can be better than Haile Selassie. But you just sit up there and you kind of like, you paralyze yourself by saying that you want to be like man, when really man just walking by the Bible. When they look at Haile Selassie and you have a whole religion talking about it's a walk away, that's a way of life. Yeah, you can't say it's a religion because this dude lived by the Bible. So how the fuck you gonna say Rastafari is that? And this dude lived strictly by the Bible. Now you talking about it's a way of life. But that's why I say when people worship man more than and they worship the messenger more than the message, it always gets construed, bro. On Hova. And nowadays we in a place to where everybody want to be the realest nigga. Nobody want to each one teach one. Nobody want to tell the next nigga how to survive. Google what? Google Israel. Said that they burnt. God is dark. You said God is dark, mankind is the light. Fig side. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna keep it G, bro. I feel like there's a creator, and whatever you believe a creator is, and whatever you believe peace is, God is peace, bro. God is tranquility. If you find tranquility and peace in your mind, that's God, bro. Whenever your mind is chaotic and is corrupted by chaos and controversy, that's the devil, bro. So you have to put your mind in the most easy state of mind when it comes to that, bro. And tranquility state of mind, period. It's a state of mind. It's all a state of mind, bro. All this is a mental state of mind. We living and we breathing and we breathing everyday consciousness. This real shit, bro. So if you breathing conscious every day, bro, you got to be conscious of the things around you and the people around you. That's it. We get so caught up in the Jesus, and fuck all that, bro. Just be good to people. Just understand that, bro. Transfer energy, transfer information. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that, bro, with your peoples. Let a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is not even loved out here. Niggas have funerals now, and only people go for the bitches. That's so hoover, nigga. Hey, niggas die out here, bro. The nigga pop up for the hoes, man. Nigga be like, who died? Oh, it's finna be bitches. Oh, my mama's finna be hoes up there. Niggas ain't, nigga, hey, but look, ancient goddess, bro, there's a lot of ancient Greek gods from, we can talk about Zeus, from Thaddeus, from, man, bro, I'm talking about, like, it's a lot of Greek gods and this and that, bro, but understand, we gods within our rights with ourselves. On my mama, bro. So, we gods ourselves. We gods are within our own rights. We don't treat ourselves like that because we don't even, the unknown, bro. Listen, the most scariest thing in the world, my dad always told me, bro, my dad gonna see my life, he know. The unknown, bro. The unknown. What we don't know. What we don't know. This is why when a nigga get with a bitch and you know that bitch from front to back, you don't give a fuck no more. But if you don't know what this girl capable of, you on pins in it with the unknown, bro. We all afraid of the unknown. So when you acknowledge and you understand what something is, bro, you have understanding. Life is about understanding. That's it. I'm gonna look that up, bro. I'm gonna look that up for real. Matter of fact, I'm gonna screenshot this right now. Excuse me, I'm gonna screenshot this. I don't do no screenshots. You tell me to look that up. I'm gonna look that up, bro. Cause I'm like a nerd. I'm like a nigga that I look shit up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But what is that though? Is it what? What is a Greek myth or something? Is it what? It's Greek. What is a Greek myth? What is it? An ancient myth? Read the Quran so you may understand the reading of life. So I mean, you tell me, like, I've read the Quran, but like I say, I don't get into, I'm not a Muslim. I've been to Muslim services, all that, right? But I just feel like whether you read the Quran or not, bro, like, okay, I'm gonna get the message from that, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I'm not going to religion. Rather, I understand life. I understand what it is. I know where we came from. I know the edge out of. I understand where we came from. I understand exactly people, bro. I'm saying though, um, I feel like I don't have to have a messenger and a middleman to go through straight who I need to get to. You feel me? That's just me. If I want to pray, I can pray straight to my God. I have a relationship. And it's crazy, the way I talk to God, God know me, bro. I get at God like, hey, bro, what's up with you, man? Bro, nigga been getting at you for the longest. I talk to God like I talk to my pops. I don't talk disrespectful, but if you my God and you made me, bro, can't nobody tell me how to talk to my God and have a relationship. On hope, like, this is facts, right? My wife that I was married to, she could tell you, like, we used to have a thing when I was in prison. Every night at 10 o'clock, we would pray. And we did this for years, bro. It's because, and one thing what it did was, it showed that no matter if I had a phone or not, no matter if I was in the hole, no matter where she was, if she looked at 10 o'clock on her watch and we prayed together, we know it was a time we was praying. So she had like her shit. So it's like I got really like I'm very, very, very in contact with, in touch with my spirituality, right? But I'm not religious, bro. I don't have to be a Muslim. I don't have to be none of that shit, bro, to understand that I know it's a creation. I just don't want to, I don't want to praise Jesus. I don't want to praise Elijah Muhammad. I don't want to praise Farrakhan. I don't want to praise these people, bro. I just want to praise the source, bro, and hopefully because I'm a thinker, bro. So I was like, I don't want to overthink anything. I just want to know that, you feel me? Y'all praise exactly. And I feel like if I'm great as the God that made him, why can't I just praise straight through? That's just me. Like, why can't I just praise straight through, bro? If I'm great like Jesus, why I gotta praise Jesus to get to God? I want to praise God too, bro. I want to be great as him. If I stagnate myself and make myself under Jesus, then I'm not gonna never reach my full potential, bro. That's just like a motherfucker like make yourself under Jordan. You gotta make yourself as valuable and as better as Jordan, bro. If not, if you praise these people, you're not gonna never make yourself better, bro. And this is one thing I swear I want to say, bro. This is one thing before I go, because I'm not gonna be on here long, right? But this is one thing I want to say, bro. I was told don't ever meet your idols. I told my little homie that the other day, I swear to God. My little homie named Fomad, bro. On Hoover. Shout out to Fomad, shout out to my young homie, bro. I told him, and he know this, he gonna see my live, and I told him this. I told him we was talking about idols. I said, bro, don't ever meet your idols. You know, I learned that. I met my heroes, bro, and a lot of them I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a handful of them I'm proud of. Like, my big, certain niggas like Bub, like certain niggas like Hoover, like Scoop from 74. It's a lot of niggas like I met. I'm like, damn. But I went to jail and I heard a gang of these niggas, bro, and I'm like, the fuck, this the nigga that y'all be talking about? Cause I end up having to tell this nigga something like that, right? And the nigga told me, he say, I already met my idols, you and Poke. I swear to God, bro. Young nigga told me this, bro. My little nigga Fomad, I already met my idols. That nigga said you and Poke. And that shit, you know what I told that nigga? I told my young nigga, bro, I swear to God, I looked at him, he was sitting right here in passenger traffic seat. And I told him, I say, this is, on, matter of fact, this is on Christmas. I swear to God, it's on Christmas. I dropped him off on Christmas Day in the jungles. But he told me this shit, bro. And I told my little homie, I said, look, bro, I'm not your idol, bro. I'm your big bro. And if you see me doing something out of pocket, you can always tell me, bro, on Hoover. You know what I'm saying? I basically told him, you don't praise man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have role models, niggas you see that I can emulate, but I don't want to be just like if he not doing them. But if you see somebody doing something wrong, bro, some sucker shit, bro, don't praise man. I told my young homie that, bro, on Hoover Street. This is facts. Gave him the game. Nigga, don't praise me. I'm not your idol, bro. And if you telling me that, that make me be more cautious on the shit that I do and wake up and telling me if I got a younger nigga that's acting from the set telling me, look, nigga, I'm telling him about meeting your idols and he telling me, nigga, you one of the niggas I met. I already met my idols. I don't want to meet nobody else. I met you and Pope. I'm like, damn, that shit made me be like, God damn, bro. Well, look, nigga, it make me be like, damn, okay, I got little niggas that's looking at me, that's watching, that sees what I'm doing, bro, on Hoover. And they taking the knowledge to what I'm doing, bro, and they respect it. So I got to respect them. And I basically told him, and I only say this because it goes into, you don't want nobody ever to praise man and be looking at man like nigga. And I basically told him, like, look, bro, on Hoover, like, you know, we only limited in this world. We all got to go someday, bro. So get in contact with yourself and basically giving him game by himself, bro. Basically letting him know he's a man before anything. Before Hoover, before the streets, boy, you's a man. This boy's 16 years old. I think he's 17. I believe he's 17. Fomad, I believe he like 17, bro. See, like 17. But it's just like, nigga, get in contact with yourself, bro, on Hoover. Love yourself, bro. That nigga looked at me, bro, on Verge and respected it. So I don't want nobody to be telling me to look up to another man or none of that, bro. On Hoover, I want you to be like, look, bro, on Hoover, like, we all equal, but we want to emulate the greats, bro. We want to emulate the greats. We want to emulate people that have purpose. That's it, bro. On Hoover, like, we all can do destruction. We all can tell a nigga some fucked up shit. We all can do weird shit. We all can have crash out, right? On Hoover, and I'm not sure if I'm preaching right, but I'm just saying, though, like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to, like, certain shit, bro, we got to wake up and understand, too, bro. Y'all got to be people as men. And that's like, niggas don't know how to separate the men from the gangbang shit. The gangbang shit, you go all the way out. You stand on business. You do what you're supposed to do. You crash out. But as a man, hey, ain't no rules and ain't no politicking. It's strictly business. It's strictly what it is, nigga. Dead homie, strictly what it is. Man, hit that like button. Hit that like button. For real. Damn, nigga got to talking about niggas standing on business with the young niggas. Niggas got up out of here, huh? I respect it though. Verge, get up. They got up out of here. They like, well, I don't want to hear nothing, right? Hopefully get your whole ass about this motherfucking in. You ain't trying to hear no real shit, nigga. Go look at No Jumper then. Go watch No Jumper. Talk about Jaleese and go look at some niggas talking about sides of swipes and fucking Lena and all that old shit. Get off my shit. Kamika, what's happening? Hey, nigga got talk about nigga talking about how nigga tell the little niggas to be they self and nigga and don't look up to no man and stand on business. Hey, they got up out of here. The people like, hell no, gotta go, Bobby. They like Triggerbird, don't you ever tell them little niggas to stand up for themselves. Nigga, you better tell them little, hey, I feel y'all though. They like, nigga, you got the audacity to tell them little niggas to stand up for themselves? Hell no. What you cooking? Man, I don't know. Treyway 6, I don't know. You know what's crazy? I ain't talked to Treyway since, I think about 4 months, bro, I hit him up and shit on Instagram, like, what's up, bro? I asked him, is he all right and shit. He's like, yeah, big bro, I'm good and shit. Whoa, hold up. But I don't know exactly when he come out, because I ain't never looked it up, and I don't want to, say when, but he in Lancaster with my bro, baby Bolo and shit. They up there and shit. It's a gang of homies up there right now. They're homies. Her up there doing good, though, man. Stand out the way. Niggas making burgers? Oh, kill. You know what's crazy? I ain't never had that nigga on that grill. Hey, James, where you from? You from Cali, bro? Hey, I ain't never had oxtails. Y'all know that? This is real shit, bro. Real shit. I never had oxtails. Never taste oxtails in my life. Never. They say tenderism. I ain't never had them though, bro. Never had oxtails. Now I don't even know what oxtail tastes like. I don't even know what. I ain't never had oxtails. I never had chitlins. I never had pig feet. I never had pigtails. None of that scrap shit that they leave over, bro. Your nigga said East Compton. For real, CPT. Shout out to y'all. Hover. Hey, when I was younger, nigga, I stayed on Rosecrans and Bullets in the Mobs. And I stayed behind Luther's Park in that big ass house over there by Roosevelt Elementary. I went to Roosevelt Elementary over there. So before my mom passed away, I stayed out there in Compton, man. Got some family out there from Mob and shit. And some family from the Nutty side. My uncle and them. So shout out to the Nutties, man. Shout out to my nigga BG Ant too from Nutty. Free BG Ant from Nutty Block, man. I just seen my other nigga from Nutty out here. My nigga Gangster from Nutty, man. I just seen Gangster from Nutty, man. I seen him. I'm like, Gangster? He been out for like 5 years now. And you see me? Like, nigga, how you remember me? They're homies, man. Damn, that's crazy. I ain't had it. I ain't had oxtails. I gotta give me some oxtails, bro. I gotta give me some. I just feel like getting them, like, it gotta be done right. You feel me? Like, because if I eat some oxtails, I want some good shit, bro. I don't want no bullshit. I want some good oxtails on my mama. I want some fire shit. I don't want to, hey, look, I don't want to fuck up my experience, bro, on eating oxtails. I want the full experience, loved one. Like, you know, if you ate something and the motherfucker like they digging their ass or something, you be like, I don't want no. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first smelled chitlins, I thought like my granny and them, my grandpa shitted or something. It smelled like shit. And it had a big old, like boo-boo. And it had a big old red bucket with a white thing with a former nigga on it. And it got that little pet. It's like a little chitlins come like in a red bucket, nigga. Red. I said, oh, this shit stink. My mama. That's out. Man, my favorite food, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Let me see. My favorite food, though, me, man, I'm like a lasagna type nigga. I'm a lasagna type nigga, man. I'm like a lasagna enchilada type nigga. I ain't gonna lie. That's my shit. That red, hey, so chitlins don't come in the red bucket no more? Know what you telling me? It don't come with it used to be a red bucket with a former nigga on it with a white top. I never forget because I used to play with the bucket afterwards. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid. I'm talking about 7. I'm talking about 90, 97. We're talking about, I'm 6, 96, something like that. 96, 95. You know what I'm saying? I'm a kid, bro, but we get the bucket, pour water in it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Play with it and shit in the summertime. Oh, okay. Hey, the motherfuckers stink. Them chitlins, boy, that's all shit. For real. Bitch gotta sit outside after bitch fucking me with some chitlins. Bitch, you better go air out. Fuck, bitch, you better go air the fuck out. Hey, bitch, better go air the fuck out, bitch. Hey, bitch, look. Hey, look, and this is another thing I don't like. I don't like when the motherfuckers be eating onions and shit. Like, some women, you ever, like, certain bitches eat onions or they eat hibachi, and then that onion and garlic smell be under their breath, and the motherfucker be smelling like Asians. And no, shout out to the Asians, bro. I ain't disrespect the Asians, man. Shout out to my Asian boys. I'm saying though, like that garlicly smell under a motherfucker, like, like I hate that shit, bro. Like, and then like me, I can eat hibachi, I can eat shit, and I can brush my teeth, right? I can gargle and that shit go away. Some motherfuckers, it be like in they like esophagus or something, like that shit all ain't tonsils, like, and just be smelling like fucking garlic. Like, bitch, you smell like Asians. Bitch, turn around. Like, I don't even want to hold you from the front no more. Bitch, you can't even lay on my chest. Turn around. You know, bitch, turn around, bitch. Turn your ass around, ho. No disrespect to the women. But, oh, man. Like, God, turn around, bitch. You smell like Asian people. You smell like Nutrai Suicide. Out the air. Bitch, smell like Vida Benin's and shit. Bro, it be the garlic and the onion. Some people, bro, they pores, bro, with the garlic and the onion, bro. When they eat that shit, you could just eat hibachi, or you could eat garlicly shit, or any type of garlic type. Hopefully they just got that smell. Like, I don't know what it is, bro. No, it's not that though. Because I done had a brawl like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That cleans a motherfucker. But I'm saying, like, some people, like, when they pores, bro, it's just that when they garlic, bro, and intake garlic. What do garlic heals, bro? Y'all got Nutty Block Compton in Texas. Oh, shout out to them. Shout out to the Nutties, man. Shout out to the Nutties in Texas for sure. Nah, I don't do raw seafood, but I don't fuck with so who y'all y'all want to eat no motherfucking what's that shit called? Not escargot. What is that other shit that what's the name was eating, man? I seen it's like fish eggs. What's the shit, the fish eggs, bro, with the cream and shit? I just seen Tony Yayo eating that shit. Tony Yayo and Vlad, they was eating that shit, bro. Caviar. Caviar. Caviar's what it is. Caviar. Ain't that what caviar is? Like them fish eggs and shit. So yeah, so you want to eat that shit with the little cream? Bro, listen, bro. It's fish eggs. Look, I don't eat that shit, brother. I don't eat. Listen, I eat fried chicken. I eat scrambled chicken. Scrambled chicken ain't nothing but eggs. Fried chicken ain't nothing but fried chicken. Scrambled chicken is eggs. I eat that, but I'm not eating all that extra weird shit, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like and you know what's crazy? This is what I need to do, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I love soul food too, but I don't eat greens, love one. Like, I don't eat no vegetables. I don't eat no greens. I don't eat no collard greens. I don't eat no fucking green string beans. I don't eat none of that shit, bro. I don't eat no vegetables, love one. I fuck with corn and shit. Mustard greens, I don't eat no mustard greens. I'm telling you. And I was raised by country people. My granny from Memphis. My granny from Memphis. For sure. My granny from Memphis. Bro, I can't do the vegetables, right? But what I do is, I'm gonna fuck with all fruits for sure. Water, fruits, and all that. Now, pickle is not a vegetable. I eat lettuce. I don't eat tomato, none of that shit, bro. Onions, none of that shit. I don't fuck with it. I ain't even one of them, bro. Real shit. But, hey, look, man. I'm to that point in my life right now to where I'm very open-minded to anything. Like, I'm to that point in my life right now, bro, where I'm open-minded to the things that I was closed-minded to, like, far as food or expanding my horizon far and different, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that, you feel me? It changed your perspective. But Hey, I don't want to fuck up my experience doing something the first time with a motherfucker that know what they doing. Like, I don't want to eat collard greens for motherfucker that don't know what they doing. Then I'll be like, fuck up my whole experience. That'd be my whole thing, the whole experience, man. I ain't no damn onion and rice, nigga. You crazy as a motherfucker. You old nasty ass country, nigga. Crazy. That nigga said onion is rice, depending on what dish. Which onions and rice? Hey, this nigga James Cash, bro, let me find out, bro, you old country nigga, bro, with your feet all rubbing your feet together over there, watching the nigga, cuz. Talking about the onions and rice. Nigga on Hoover, you crazy. Look, my grandfather, that nigga used to eat onions, bro, and greens. The fuck, he'd have a big old thing of collard greens and onions in that shit on my mama. I thought you said onions. Oh, okay. I said you said onions is nice. I was say onions and rice. Nigga, never. That's what I thought you were trying to say. Man, look, I don't know, man. It depends on what you got going. My whole thing is if your pores fucked up, man, you don't know what you're doing. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, I need to go holler at your boy Wack. Tell him Wack stop setting everybody up, man. And tell Adam grow some. I think Adam gonna beat Jason Love up. I ain't gonna lie. I be looking at you. Adam gonna fuck Groove up. I think Adam gonna put them things on him. What y'all think, man? Hey, look. I want to know something from the people, man. When y'all turn on this YouTube and y'all go look at these things, right? I know y'all like the motherfucking controversy, right? So if y'all watching the controversy, man, what do y'all want to see happen? What is the most viral moment that y'all think y'all can possibly see 2026 from No Jumper after everything we've been seeing? And not just No Jumper, because I don't got no problem with No Jumper. I'm just saying that's just the most controversial thing right now. We got other platforms, you feel me? But a lot of these dudes on other platforms, shit, they don't know Jumper. So it's like, what the fuck? Charleston, what? Hey, look. So who's all on the scorecard? Let me know who's on the scorecard. Is Soulja Boy and Blueface on the scorecard, or is it Nick Young and Soulja Boy? And Blueface. Who's on the fighting card? We know it's Adam and Jason Love. Who's on the fighting card, bro? Because on Hoover, I want to go out there. I want to see the fight, man. Hit that like button. Y'all hit the like button if y'all want to see. Share this motherfucker. Run this motherfucker, man. Let me know who y'all want to see. Hoover. Who y'all want to see? I know it's supposed to be Blueface. I think Blueface and Nick Young still. I don't know. I know it's for sure Adam and Jason Love. They should have got Christian Rock and Ivory, bro. That would have been good. Christian Rock and Ivory, Christian Rock and Ivory. Ivory deserve it, bro. My homegirl Ivory, bro. Go get Ivory off the baddies. Bring her on that motherfucker. Let Ivory do her shit. I ain't gonna lie. So I don't even care. Nah, for real though, right? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, right? Hey, that's shit. Right now, the best 3 weeks, that's the best thing going. Shit. Cause I'm trying to put some money. I'm trying to make some money off these niggas. They make money off everybody else. So I'm trying to put some money down on who gonna win. I'm trying to put some money down, man. I'm trying to see. I really want to see. I really fuck going for the black man, right? I think Adam gonna beat his ass. I don't know why. I think Adam is gonna fuck him up. I want Jason to win, but I believe Adam gonna beat his ass, man. They got some whole other little weird shit going on. And this is what I hope y'all realize. No matter what people say, all this shit is a clout game about money. Numbers is money. Money is numbers. Understand, people letting you know they willing to let everything go as long as it's a dollar sign. Wake up. Wake up, people. Don't forget we'll pay our bills. Just have some integrity doing it. I'm not saying that don't do what you do, don't pay your bills, but just understand what we doing. Understand that this shit, like, if this shit is entertainment. The people, they entertain. They're not taking it serious. If we out here watching this content and we out here commentating and taking it serious and getting into other people because you have an opinion on something that they don't feel serious about. And come on, man, y'all gotta wake up, bro, and hope, because this shit is shaped into where you don't see music no more. We seeing all the rappers being the gangsters. How the fuck is all the rappers, bro, out here that's rapping is going to jail for hot ones, and all the street niggas supposed to be street niggas is podcasting? That lets you know, bro, it's just like, it's a flip. So when we doing this, bro, our job that's being podcasters and whatever was going on in the streets is to make sure that them niggas got what they need to be who they need to be. On Hova. So listen, bro, I'm not gonna lie. With all the controversy they got going on, I swear to God, bro, this on my heartbeat, on my kids, nigga, on my dick and balls, right? No bullshit, no disrespect to nobody, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to, but I'm just saying, out of all this shit they doing, the best thing I love is everybody coming together. Ain't no violence, ain't nobody fault. That's all I'm saying. I know everybody want to see everybody fight, but what I'm saying is, though, it lets you know no matter how much controversy going on, these people is not fighting and they're not doing no violence, so it's not that serious, bro. So why is people tripping? Like, sit back, watch your views, and watch the views. Hey, look, if you do your shit, do it. But I feel like me being on the internet, I see people take shit a lot of literally, bro. And we got to understand, a lot of the people that's watching back, sitting there looking, they're thirsty for this shit. And it's a gang of older motherfuckers, 40 years old, 50 years old, sit back and watch YouTube all day like a soap opera. They ain't got shit else to do. They get bored, go to YouTube. I don't be knowing half the shit going on because I don't watch. I'll go and I see something, I look, yeah, I'm going to look on Verge. Because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a content creator, I'm going to look. But I don't really like commentating on a lot of shit because I don't be in the mood or position, bro. Like, a lot of shit be back and forth. I'm better off getting on here popping my shit to the people. You feel me? Talking my shit, swallow my spit, than to be reacting to some shit that people are not gonna feel next week. You react to a nigga saying some shit about a nigga, next week he ain't gonna feel it. So it's like, why are we even worried about that shit? Even one brother or sister gone is one to me. I'm not gonna lie, bro. So, can I ask y'all a question? Can I ask the people a question on my live, right? Does this shows the separation between the people now that Munchie, Ant, and Spody Face have sat down together? Does this show because we have people from the same walks of life but from different communities, right? Everybody that's going against them sitting down, I wonder if they on some like, man, fuck, I would never sit down because I'm from where I'm from. Like, where does it start though, bro? Because it takes from the people. Everybody always keeps saying peace, 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 this, but it comes from the people. Ain't nobody on the internet in these comments consistently pushing for people like, you know what, man, y'all need to go. People is real rooting for the evil and the fucked up shit. So, like, what do you expect, bro? Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, let me tell y'all something. You know who winning? I don't give a fuck what they say. Them 50-50 niggas, them S&Y niggas, them tap out niggas, they winning. Because all them coming together to come and destroy all the niggas that's still standing on. And all you niggas that's still holding strong is doing everything you can to destroy the niggas that's trying to hold on like you. Because you trying to out real nigga him. These niggas on these 50-50 yards, they know they all bad. They understand that. They understand. They trying to stay in the race. And y'all leaving them in the race because they're trying to consistently show the people how y'all not who y'all say are. And y'all going against the people that still holding on to try to out real nigga them when y'all should be on the niggas that's tapped out. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It's all felonious and bullshit. But when you say wins and losses, you see the people that gave up on what they signed up for come together. But when the people who still hold on, they're still trying so many ways to destroy each other. That's why I say, bro, like, what is this really about? The game don't make sense. Like, everybody's acting like they want it to be peace, but when it's their turn, But when it comes to not their turn, they want people to be destructive. Like, y'all have to pick one. What do y'all want? Me, I feel like y'all niggas should get the bag. I feel like niggas should get the bag, bro. If a nigga disrespects you, handle your candle. You know how you was raised. You knew how you was born. You knew who. You know what's going on. But if a motherfucker don't disrespect you as a man and cross your, and if you do disrespect your man, say things, hopefully y'all can come from it. If y'all can't come from it, y'all know what it is. Stay out each other's way. Or when y'all cross paths, it have to be just as that as it is when you putting it out there to the world. Don't let everybody else feel harder and solely than something that you feel. If it's not that, don't let it be that, bro. We get caught up in the social media, want people to beef. I love the fact that people sit down and say, you know what, it ain't that. It's harder to say it ain't that than saying it is that. It ain't that, bro. But the people don't want to see that. They don't want to see that, bro. But I can't go against none that I've been seeing people sitting down and being a bigger man, because that's all that matters, being a bigger man, bro. I ain't gonna say, oh, that nigga sat down with this nigga, man. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck what goes on in a jumper. If all the men were able to sit down at one establishment and bring that together, that was big, bro. Now you gonna see people from every community hating and going against a nigga. And it just shows you it be your own people, bro. It be your own sometimes. So what we gotta do is, I'm giving lessons, bro. And I hope that what we gotta do is come together, bro, and understand that civilians don't mean shit. If you live a civilian life, what you gotta do, what you gotta say towards other people, bro, and the peace doesn't really mean nothing unless you getting out there in the field and you creating some atmosphere for people to do that. Other than that, it's just a show. So don't be surprised when you see the show go on and the circus and that. Man, just let it happen. Let shit play out. Don't be disappointed, because I'm hating how everybody keep on mixing up the streets from content. I'm saying, though, when Nipsey was here and he died, nobody wasn't going against everybody that popped up in the 6-0s that was showing love. They did, but it wasn't like that. Like, come on, man. My whole thing is this, though, bro. If you can show love, bro, show some love, nigga. If you don't like niggas, don't like niggas. Stop being in between. I don't like every nigga from every gang. I don't like niggas from every gang. I got some niggas from every gang that's some good niggas, though, bro. Some good niggas from Main Street I fuck with. There's some good niggas from 6-0 I fuck with. Some good niggas from 40s. There's some good Harlem niggas. There's some good rolling hundreds. It's good niggas in every community, bro. We just from all different spaced out places. My niggas is not gonna be the realest niggas every time. My niggas is not gonna be the most solidest niggas. It's gonna be some niggas where you least suspect. And wherever he at, he getting wrong too. Wherever he think he from, he's getting wrong too and getting fucked over by his own people. And I could be doing the same, but if we can come to a common ground and I don't work him and play him, disrespect me, it should always be a common ground amongst men, because that's what we do, bro. We're supposed to be developing from the immature state of mind that we once was told, and to be able to sit around and be young kings, bro. So if you still amongst queens and you still amongst princes and princesses and you acting like them, something wrong with you, bro. Like for real, like, I hate how niggas be acting like they got friends from every situation, but when they come on camera, they acting like they super gangbangers, bro. I got niggas from everywhere I fuck with. It'd be a fucking slap in the face for me to sit there and say that I'm just super Hoover, bro, and I don't got nobody from other walks of life that I've dealt with and fuck with. Everybody got, what's up, Smooth? Hey, fuck Smooth Groove, bro. Well, no, I'm fucking with you. What's up, bro? Tap in, nigga. What's the deal? Hey, go run Smooth Groove shit up too on Hoover. That's another homie that had his trials and tribulation in my community, bro, but he always been honest about who he is, bro, on Hoover, and I respect that shit. I respect a nigga that's honest about his lifestyle and who he is, bro. But my whole thing is, though, I hate how you gotta be only a real nigga to be beefing with niggas. Why? Every real nigga, bro, they stand up and they why you want a nigga to be real when it comes to kill somebody, but you can't be real to go have a conversation? So that's just like a buster, bro. Buster, any child can pull a trigger. Not too many childs can formulate the right words and be articulate enough to get through another man. So when you can sit down with another man, bro, it's just kind of different. Sit down with niggas and have talks. If you can't. Broke them, you can't, nigga. Fuck it. You ain't trying to, like, it is what it is. But for the most part, I think that we all just, like, kind of, like, discombobulated on what's real and what's not. Real is nigga integrity, bro. It's a nigga standards. It's what a nigga stand for. If I fucked up, I'ma stand on I fucked up. If I did good, I'ma stand on I did good. That's it, bro. Like I say, don't let a nigga give you dead roses. Niggas giving out flowers, but be careful the flowers you accept from niggas, man. Niggas giving out dead roses nowadays, man. They giving out dead bouquets. I don't want a dead bouquet. Give my shit alive. I want all my shit to be fly, red shit. I want to be able to clip my shit, put them in a vase. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of bullshit out here, bro. So I just saying, though, the people that my shit, I want y'all to know this is just entertainment, bro. You know what I'm saying? All we could do is be entertained. And for those who real and that can have relationships and build and get bread without sacrificing your integrity, fuck with them, man. Stay on to them people. Clench on to them because it's not very few. But if you got to go buy a handbook and a booklet on how to podcast, they teaching your ass how to be conniving and how to be fake and how to be bullshit amongst your people. So we always preach this amongst our people shit, bro, on word. But I ain't gonna lie, I sit down. Me, bro, I can sit down with anybody, bro. As long as you not on no challenging shit, it's not, bro. It gotta have substance. I don't want to sit down with a nigga from another community and talk about another community. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could talk about far as the similarities and walks of life of my community and your community by you being down the streets. The losses that I took, that we take, the same as y'all when it comes to the media. The similarities of how a community could turn on you, no matter what it is. How people, we all have a bitch left us. We all have our homies that don't answer phone calls. We all have our community. Like the similarities, bro, to let people know we're not different. That's the whole thing, is sitting down with enemies. The whole thing is sitting down with ops, bro, is to showing the people that we're not different from each other. We black. We still black. We still from poverty. We still from down the street. We still all fucked up. You just bang what you bang and I bang what I bang. It's not to be sit down and say, oh, this dude. Man, come on, bro. We know that y'all killed niggas. We know that your hood and killed some of my homies. We know that my hood killed some of y'all homies, bro. That's common sense. That's why we call ops. We wouldn't be ops and oppositions if y'all haven't done nothing to us. Everybody done something to somebody. But the objective when you sit down with ops in different communities is to show people we're nothing. So we're not. It's to compare the similarities and show that we're not far different from each other. It's not to be better and greater. So when a bitch like Jaleese get on there talking about you sitting down with Munchie and you bitch, what is you talking about? Shut your motherfucking ass up. They need to be sit down. Like Turtle was a nigga, Munchie was a nigga. He changed his life. He got shot. Shot made him change his life. Realizations of this shit being bullshit. Munchie can't see the bullshit, but he been able to see the bullshit. Munchie dropped out of the gang life he didn't drop the gang life, but he transitioned to another stage of the gang life by default, by getting shot. This dude, Spody Face, decided to change his point of view. So your point of view just changed because you can't see, and your point of view is changed because you see what's going on. The similarities. See what I'm saying? We gotta always match similarities and know, bro, ain't nobody more bigger or lesser than that, bro. I'm hoping. And understand what podding is. Podding is sitting down with another motherfucker and just speaking about the situations in our community that can bring people, you know what I'm saying, awareness. That's it, bro. I'm hoping. People think you gotta sit down. I wish I would sit down in politics with a nigga that ain't from over there. Hey, this nigga Smooth retarded, huh? He said Munchie gotta come clean about the peanut butter first. Hey, I ain't laughing because it's true. You just stupid, huh? You retarded. Hey, look. Hey, I'm gonna keep it G, bro. 2026, I'm doing content with my area, bro. The people that we trying to keep them saying, everybody that's doing content, bro, we're gonna do content. We're gonna do content together, bro, because I need to hear the side from y'all. These niggas sitting down with niggas and doing that, bro, and hoping and this shit like niggas picking and choosing. They want to fuck with us and that. Nah, bro, hoping we need to have control of our own situations, whether the niggas don't like the homie, whether take responsibility for what he done or not, bro. Hoping when it come to pod, nigga, we could do that. We could have definitely conversations. Pod is nothing but conversations, bro. We can have definitely conversations, but I'm not finna never sit down with no nigga and have a challenging conversation about nothing, the decision that they done in life. Nigga, you crazy. I'm gonna go back and forth with you about what you wanted to do. fucking crazy. I'm staying down, nigga. On hope that's what it is. I'm 10 toes. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, but Gino, whatever, 11 dudes, you was on bullshit. What's happening though, Hoover? But you was on bullshit, man. On Hoover, I see the 11 dudes. You supposed to be inspiring me, bro, and the homie, bro. You was on some negative shit in my comments, Hoover. I ain't gonna lie. I see you though. Shout out to you too. But I'm saying though, you say I'm doing good working in unity, man. But on Hoover, you gotta practice that too. You gotta stay out of people y'all gotta stay out of people comments doing the back and forth weird shit, bro. Stop getting in my content, got the homie comments saying negative shit or my shit and saying little shit, bro. Hoover say, you know what, bro? Have the same energy, bro. Because like I say, I can't be influenced by nothing, bro. If I fuck up and whatever it is with my people, and it's not to get on nobody. I ain't trying to make light of nobody shit. I'm just saying though, we can work better with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Don't go to back and forth, bro, and tell me I'm wrong and the homie. Like, come on, bro. We gotta do better, bro. Ain't no picking sides when it comes to this hate shit, bro. It's right or wrong. Ain't no in between. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We right or wrong, bro. And if it's that, give me some advice and and that's with all my homies, bro. Now, cause I had seen something, you was like basically like something with the homie, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like I remember your picture. I was basically saying though, like my whole thing with the homies, bro. Hey, can't no comment or nothing persuade when it comes to my homies, bro. I love my homies. I love all my homies, nigga. So I'm not bigger than nothing. Even if I is, I'm gonna stand on what it is, and the consequence gonna be the consequence. But you know, for certain homies, bro, and hopefully we gotta also stick out the outcome when it comes to homies and not be so fast and so to have an input on other people's business, bro. Sometimes sit back and see what's gonna happen. That's it. And I don't mean no harm or hopeful, but sometimes when the homies get into it, some people should just sit back and see the outcome, bro, and say, man, y'all go. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, we homies, bro, on Hoover. Every nigga that I have a disagreement with, I don't tend to have a completely fallout with. I don't, bro. Me and my bros and went back and forth before, but we didn't smoke the blunt and act like we don't even remember the shit that happened. We can't even remember how we started arguing. So it's gonna be that, you feel me? I'm just saying, like, continue to, when you see two homies have an issue, continue to lift both people, bro. Y'all continue to lift both people. Don't pick a side. Say, you know what, bro? Y'all on this internet, man, come on, bro. Y'all gotta do better as homies. Y'all niggas is better than that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you, the respectful approach and the most solid approach is the most solidified in anything. It's the most effective, bro. When a nigga two men come together and two men understand where they went wrong and they have a conversation, that's more effective than any controversy, any he say, she say. It's like, nigga, if I tell you I'm wrong, you tell me you're wrong, and we both, nigga, shit, what the fuck, we gotta be crazy to be trying to make up something to keep going back and forth about. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, on first, nigga, it's making like, on hope, nigga, I respect it. On hope, I respect it. The fuck? We both respect it. So I wish that our people will push that more. That's it. Oh, no, hope it's good. Hey, it's all good. I'll tap in with you, bro, for sure, though. But it wasn't never with no negative shit. I'm just saying, like, far as homies, we gotta keep that shit. Hey, like I say, no matter what goes on in this social media shit, when I see Draco sit down with Jaleese, when I see them sit down with Spody Face, when I see them sit down with Munchie B, the only thing I can say is, long as people is able to sit down, that shit is more valuable than anything, because it shows, bro. I don't care if they use the content word and try to, that shit shows more growth and more than anything, bro. And hopefully, like, that shit is, it shows we getting some. It shows we getting somewhere. We definitely getting somewhere in the space. Let's get out the content and what they sitting down for. If we getting down the fact that they able to sit down, I hope we getting somewhere. We getting somewhere like a motherfucker. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on real fast. What this nigga doing? Nah, for sure though. Hey, but I'm about to get off this motherfucker, man. I got some shit to do. For sure, I got some errands to run. Y'all do y'all shit, man. Have a good one, for real though. Hey, look, hey, but nah, to the homie though, man, we gonna tap in, bro. Look, keep tapping in, like I say, man. Like, subscribe, bro. Make sure y'all hit that like button. And if it ain't the bullshit, man, y'all run that motherfucker up, man. All the bullshit on here, keep tapping in, keep telling them niggas where they wrong. And also, don't, you know what I'm saying? When you see a motherfucker doing something right, sit down, bro. Don't be so against that shit. You see the weird shit, call the niggas on it. If not, sit back and don't say shit. Cause I'm not having an opinion, and I'm not sitting there watching nothing I don't like. And if you do, you gotta each one teach one. Teach them little niggas. Teach you motherfuckers on here. For real. I feel like we be so caught up in the controversy and we let these people control what we accept. Man, y'all control what the fuck y'all want to accept from these people. Don't let these people control y'all and what y'all want to accept. We paint the narrative. We paint, and that's what all content creators. Content ain't gotta be controversial, bro. Content can be educational. That's it. And I feel like you can learn a lesson from everything. And I definitely learned a lesson from all of them sitting down. I learned how messy bitches can be. How messy bitches can be. Just, no matter how good them young men try to be, and how them young men try to change the narrative, it's always a bitch. Oh, excuse me, it's always a beach. Excuse my language. It's always a beach. Oh, I could be messy. Ain't you sitting here with him and he don't like 4 extra? Didn't y'all just have issues last week? Damn, messy ass bitch. We know that. But if you sit up there and you sat in front of all these people, accept that. You looking for some ammunition to go off. We gotta stop that shit, man. On Hover. Like I say, like, subscribe, and comment, man. I don't care about some real shit or some nonsense. Y'all let me know. You feel me? Stop letting these bitches be messy, man. The bitch is messy. Jalise, shout out to you. I don't wish nobody disrespect you. You're a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to disrespect you. But, man, stop being messy.